Nobody gets over you in a day. And if you believe that, if you truly believe that they got over you in just a day, hey, I'd like you to get on a call with me, and I've got some snake oil I want to sell you. Because your mind is in what the fuck mode, you're trying to tell yourself, oh, it was all a lie. Maybe they never loved me, blah, 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 blah. Because you're trying to explain how could this person just disappear and act like nothing ever happened, or, they just don't care. But this is your very basic level, immediate sort of explanation to what has happened without really looking deeper into things. And I don't blame you. Nobody can just know why these things happen unless you really look into it at a deep level. But what's happened is that your ex is very conflict avoidant, and you didn't know this, that they were just not telling you what bothered them over the course of the whole relationship. And so they just ate enough stuff because they didn't want to get into a fight. Also because maybe their parents were overly critical, or they weren't really emotionally available to them in childhood. So they're not very good with big emotions. But for this reason, they basically just made their mind up that they wanted to break up with you because they don't do conflict. So they didn't talk to you about it, right? They made their mind up, and then they just skipped town. And then what did they do to deal with that? Well, they do the same exact shit that they do to avoid the problems in their mind, by not bringing them up to you at the small level. They run away from shit in their mind, and they avoid and distract. Some people do this with drinking. Some people do this with working. Some people do this with sleeping around. Some people do this by finding a rebound relationship. Some people do it with travel and socializing. But the bottom line is, at the end of the day, what you see on social media, them living their best life, et cetera, is a distraction technique, and it does not last. Again, if you think they really got over you in a day, cool. Hey, give me your credit card number, okay? Just send that over to me. Don't actually do that. If you're dumb enough to believe this, you probably would send it to me. Don't do that. What you felt is real. That's why you're watching this video. You had feelings, real feelings for this person. They also attach to you. You're not so dumb that you would fall in love with a rock, an emotionless rock that didn't give you any feedback signals, that didn't give you a reason to love them. You love them for a reason because they loved you back. Dismissive avoidant is an attachment style. They do attach, okay? It's just that this is such a mind fuck that you don't know what's going on. And I'm trying to explain it to you in this video. But if you want a deeper explanation of this, go into my profile and click this link right here and set up a call with me. And I want to hear everything that you've been through. So tell me your story start to finish. Once I hear it, I'm going to ask you some questions, and I'll talk to you about attachment style. And then I'll give you a step-by-step plan to get your ex back. Hundreds of other people have done this at this point, by the way. And if you want to see the receipts of all my success stories, you can also click into my Instagram right here through this link and look at my highlights, and you'll just see hundreds and hundreds of success stories in my screenshot.